So sit in a way that feels comfortable for you to sit. And feel for stepping into a safe space. A space that allows you just to be. So give yourself a moment to fully feel yourself entering into the room, entering into your mat, and allowing yourself time to disconnect from much of what has been your day so far. Bringing your attention to yourself for the next 90 minutes. And speak to yourself in a way that honors yourself. Speak to yourself in a way that say, you deserve this. Sometimes when we try to take time out for self, we can now feel this sense of guilt, that there are so many demands on us that taking time can make you feel as if you're being selfish. So really take this time for yourself, knowing that when you take time for yourself, you're also making yourself more accessible, more available to others. Taking time to understand what you feel, taking time to nurture yourself and to feed yourself, so that when you give to others, you give to others from a space that is much stronger, a space that is more rooted, so that you don't feel resentment when you give. You don't feel obligated when you give. So bring yourself right back to center. Keeping the focus today for you. And from that safe space, breathe in. Feel for drawing energy up from the earth, moving this through your perineum, up into belly, all the way up into heart, and bringing it beyond through up into your brains. And as you breathe out, relax your forehead. And then breathe in, draw energy in from the earth. Keeping yourself centered. And as you breathe out, let go, letting go of all that does not serve. Relax your skull bones. And as you breathe, feel as if you're drawing energy in from above, moving this through skull bones into brains, down into heart and beyond, down into belly. And as you exhale, relax your jaw. As you breathe in, spread your lungs so your ribs are open wide to armpits. And exhale, relax your neck. Breathe to the back of your heart. Feel this right between your shoulder blades. Soften shoulders on exhale. Slightly squeeze shoulder blades towards each other and then let them slide away from your ears. As you breathe, lift sternum. Keep inhaling as you lift your collarbones. Keep chest lifted and exhale, pull belly in. And inhale, release. Your pranayama today is Kapalabhati breathing in shoelace pose. Bringing your left foot over your right. And then reaching your heels away from you. Bring your hands behind by hips or slightly behind. Kapalabhati breathing, 60, 75 pumps. After the first round, you bring your hands forward, breathe in, exhale, pulling belly back into Uddiyana. So we do that, 75 pumps one side, change 75 pumps on the other side. In between the two, you'll fold forward for Uddiyana and forward bend. Hands by hips, feet are active. Now breathe in. Kapalabhati breathing, sharp exhale through the nose, moving belly. And then breathe in. Hold the breath, keep the spine long, keep the chest lifted. Your hands are forward of your shins, and then exhale. Exhale completely. Uddiyana, chin sucks into chest, pull belly in. Pull it up. Spread ribs, spread diaphragm, and keep feeling for hollowing your belly out. And release, pushing the floor away. Breathe in as you come up and change the cross of your legs. Shoelace with your right foot over your left. Reach out with your heels and make the adjustments so that it feels right, so it's not hurting into the knees. Kapalabhati breathing, 75 pumps. Inhale. Sharp exhales through nose, moving belly. And then breathe in. Hold the breath. Spine is long, feet are active. Bring your hands forward and then strong exhale. Exhale completely. Tuck the chin to chest and pull belly in. Pull it in, pull it up. Feel your ribs as they lengthen away from pelvis, lengthening away from lower back. Release, push through away, breathe in as you come all the way on up. Come into half lotus with your left foot over your right. Your left hand comes around the back. Either have the hand flat to the floor or on a block. And your right arm is coming against your left thigh. You want to go further, you can bring your left hand around to take hold of your left foot, or your left hand is onto the thigh, hip crease, or into clothing. As you breathe in, lengthen spine. And exhale, twist to the left. Deep breath, expand your ribs wide towards your armpits. Keep the spine long and exhale, twist to left. Breathe in, lift belly away from pelvis. Lift your diaphragm and lift your chest. And exhale, twist, but keep the length. Don't allow your ribs to be compressed. From your pelvic bowl, breathe in and lengthen belly away from pelvis. Sit bones presses down as you exhale, twisting to left. Then inhale, release. Shoelace, twisting towards your left foot. So as your left foot forward slightly, the left foot is just above your knee. That's a difficult reach. Your left foot is onto your right calf, or the foot is onto the floor, or onto a block. Bring your right hand away, move your right hand significantly away from your right hip, and press your left sit bone back to floor. You breathe in, you're opening through the left side of your body. And as you breathe out, bring the arm down, but press your left sit bone back to floor. And then breathe in, lengthen your side ribs away from your right hip. And as you breathe out, fold towards your left foot. Deep breath, keep lengthening belly away from your left thigh. And exhale, fold towards your left foot. Reach the sternum. And exhale, fold. Spread your breath into back ribs. And as you exhale, as you fold, send your left sit bone back to floor. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away, breathe in. As you come up, twisting, shoelace towards your left thigh. So your left hand is reaching away, it's about 12, 15 inches away from your left hip. Press into right sit bone. You breathe in, your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, bring your hand down. So it's as if you're framing your right thigh, your left thigh. And breathe in, lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, fold towards your left thigh. As you breathe, lengthen your belly away from pelvis. Fold on exhale. Spread your breath into back ribs. And as you breathe out, fold. One more breath like this. And fold on exhale. Inhale, release, and then ease all the way on back up. Keeping your feet in shoelace, folding forward over your left shin. So breathe in, lift and lengthen belly away from pelvis. And exhale, fold forward. Deep breath, lengthen out of lower back. And exhale, fold. If you go so deep and it's hurting, then ease back slightly. As you breathe in, expand your ribs wide towards your armpits. And exhale, fold, pull belly in. Then inhale, release, pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way on back up, change. Half lotus with your right foot towards your left thigh by your hip. Reach your left arm, your right arm is back, either line up with sacrum, or if you can, bring your hand further around towards your left hip, taking hold of your right foot if you can. breathe in, open side ribs, reach your left arm up. And as you breathe out, bring your arm across against your right thigh. Press your sit bones to floor, and then breathe in, lengthen spine. Keeping the spine long, exhale, twist to the right. Now breathe in, as you breathe, feel you're moving belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, as you twist towards the right, feel for moving your right thigh, opening to the hips. Breathe in, spread your ribs wide as you can. And as you breathe out, twist. Relax your chest. So feel for a softening around your chest. And then breathe in. Feel you're drawing energy through sternum down into your heart. And as you breathe out, twist, but keep the length through the spine. And release. Is your right foot forward for shoelace pose. Your right foot is just above your thigh and knee. Reach your left foot forward slightly. And if that's a difficult reach, then make that adjustment so that you feel this opening hips rather than into knees. You're twisting towards your right foot. So your left hand comes to the floor, reach the hand away. So you're opening sideways. Press your right sit bone to floor. As you breathe in, reaching your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, bring your hand down. Your right foot presses against your right arm. Try to avoid your elbow. And then breathe in, lengthen side ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, fold towards your right foot. Right sit bones back to floor. Breathe in, lengthen side ribs away from left hip. And exhale, fold. Now breathe to lower back as you're lengthening out of lower back. And exhale, fold. Inhale, expand your ribs. And fold on exhale. Inhale, release, and then ease all the way on back up. Twisting shoelace towards your right thigh. Right hand is by right hip. Reach your hand away from that. Breathe in, press into left sit bones. You're reaching your left arm up. And as you breathe out, bring your hand down so you're opening the left side ribs. Now breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, fold towards your right thigh. Breathe to sternum, filling heart with breath. And exhale, fold. Reach your left sit bone to floor. And then breathe in, lengthen out of lower back. And as you breathe out, fold, pull belly in. Inhale, expand your ribs. Feel your ribs as they open wide towards your armpits. And as you exhale, fold, pull belly in. Inhale, release, push the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way on up, coming into forward bend in shoelace. So hands are by hips, breathe in and lift belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, fold forward towards over your right shin. As you breathe, lengthening out of lower back. And exhale, fold. Deep breath, lift chest. And as you exhale, fold, pull belly in. One more breath to where you feel this most. And fold on exhale. Inhale, release. Push the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way on back up. Straighten your legs. Coming into a seated side bend with one leg straight. You're straightening your left leg. Your left leg is straight, your right foot is reaching forward. Left foot reaches forward, and your right foot is either tucked in so that the heel is by the groin, or you're bringing your right foot back so that your right heel is by your glutes. And move your thighs away from each other. Bring your left hand back by your left hip and then reach it away from the hip. You breathe in, reach your right arm up. And as you breathe out, lengthen your right arm forward to the outside of your left foot, can be onto the outside of the foot, the ankle, the calf, or hands to the floor. You could also use a block. As you breathe, lift out of your left side. And as you breathe out, fold towards the outside of your left thigh. Press your sit bones back to floor and then feel as if you're lengthening out of lower back. And exhale, fold, feet are active. On your next breath, lift and lengthen belly away from pelvis. And exhale, fold. One more breath like this. And fold on exhale. Inhale, release, and then ease all the way on back up and change for the other side. Reach your right leg straight forward and either tuck your left foot in so that the left heel is by the groin. Otherwise, you're bringing your left foot back so that the left heel is by your glute. Your right hand reaches back and your left arm reaches up. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring your left arm down to the outside of your right foot. Now press back, press down into the right sit bone as you breathe and lift out of your right side. And as you exhale, fold to the outside of your right foot. Use your right hand. You can push the floor away with your right hand. And if you have the opportunity to have a block, you can again use that to give you traction. So breathe in. As you breathe, lengthen side ribs away from your right hip. And as you breathe out, fold towards the outside of your right thigh. Your hamstrings may feel really tight. You can bend the knee slightly. Heels contract to sit bones. So if you're feeling this really tight into hamstrings, also then ease back, don't push so deep. As you breathe, lift and lengthen belly away from pelvis. And with ease, exhale, fold. Spread your breath into back ribs. And just fold on exhale. One more like this. You're breathing into sternum. So filling heart with breath. And as you breathe out, fold, pull belly in. Inhale, release. And ease all the way on up. Coming into your abdominal sequence, starting with elbow to knee. So if your back is tweaky, then fold your mat or pad your lower back so your lower back is secure and supported. Lie down onto your back, clasp your hands behind your head and neck. The soles of your feet are on the floor, especially if your back is tweaky. Otherwise, lift your feet up, bend the knees. Your knees aligned with hips, heels are just below the knees, toes are flat. Go together, press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Now lift your chest and reach your elbows up. Feel as if you're squeezing your elbows towards each other. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to your left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Relax your right hip. Then move your thigh bone away from hip bone. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath. Press your lower back down to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your right knee and reach your left leg forward. Spread the toes. Relax your left hip. Curl tailbone up. Send your left leg forward. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to your left knee. Now reach your right leg forward. Relax your left thigh. Send your left thigh forward away from hip. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, head to center, bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to your right knee and reach your left leg forward. Relax your left hip, curl tailbone up. Reach your left thigh away from hip. Spread the toes, pull belly in. Inhale, head to center, bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back down. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Keep moving your right thigh away from right hip. Pull lower belly in. Reach your left elbow up, shoulder blades away from floor. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center, bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back down to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your right knee and reach your left leg forward. Relax your left hip. Curl tailbone up. Reach your left thigh forward. Reach your right elbow up, shoulder blades away from floor. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center, bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. Star spiral pulse. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to left knee and reach your right leg straight out and up towards the sky. Bend your right knee slightly. Curl tailbone up. Now pulse, reaching up with your right heel. Pulse. Move the thigh bone away from hip bone. Pulse. Now keep reaching your right heel up. Reach your elbows up towards the left. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath. Press your lower back down to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your right knee and reaching your left leg up. Reach out with your heels. Now curl tailbone up and then pulse. Reach up with that left heel. Pulse and move the thigh bone away from hip. Pulse. Now keep reaching that left heel up. Lift your chest. Reach your elbows up. The shoulder blades are off the floor. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath. Press your lower back down. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Elbows to your left knee and reach your right leg up. Knees bent slightly. Curl tailbone up. Pulse up with that right heel. Pulse. Keep moving your thigh away from hip. Reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Belly's in. Press your lower back down. Inhale. Head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath. Press your lower back down to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your right knee and reach your left leg forward. Relax your left hip. Bend your left knee slightly. Curl tailbone up and then pulse. Pulse. And pulse. Now keep reaching that left heel up. Reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale. Head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath. Press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, release. Lower head and shoulders down and place the soles of your feet to the floor. So give yourself a moment as you notice how your body feels. Feel for moving that energy through your body, all the way from the tips of the toes, through your body, right to the fingertips. Your next pose is bridge. So draw your heels back towards your sit bones. Line up heels with sit bones, or your heels are hip distance apart. Brush your heels with your fingertips and let your arms relax by your side. Let your shoulders soften away from your ears. Breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis, lengthen side ribs away from hips. Press your feet to floor and exhale, tilt pelvis, lifting pelvis up away from the floor. Breathe to lower back as you lengthen out of lower back. And as you exhale, lift up. Push the floor away as you lift. Now fill your heart up with breath. So breathe in through sternum and feel the energy, moving that energy to heart. And as you exhale, lift up, push the floor away. You're lengthening ankles away from heels. Feel your inner thighs as if they're squeezing toward each other. And then breathe in, lengthen, belly away from pelvis, lengthen, low ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, lift up, push the floor away as you lift. Breathe to the back of your heart and energize heart with this breath. And as you exhale, lifting up, send thighs and knees forward. Now breathe to your area, feel this, and feel for moving the energy to where you feel this most. And exhale, lifting up. Feel the energy that you're drawing in from the earth, moving this through ankles, back of calves, back of thighs. And then breathe in. And exhale, lift up, send thighs and knees away from you. One more like this. Breathe in deeply. And exhale, tilt pelvis, lower your upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis, lower mid back to floor. Tilting pelvis as you lower all the way on down to the floor. Gate opener, grab hold of your roll, and the roll is placed between your thighs. You can do this pose with your feet to the floor, with your knees bent, or straightening the legs. You could also move to the wall and have your feet up against the wall in this way. That's hands behind head and neck. Place a roll between your thighs and reach your legs up towards the sky, unless you're making an adjustment. Go straight into this pose. So press your lower back to floor and breathe to lower back, spreading ribs. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll and reach your legs straight up. Exhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Squeeze the roll and then lengthen your legs straight up towards the sky. Pull belly in. Inhale, place your left hand onto the roll and then straddle your legs out towards the sky. As you exhale, curl pubic bone up to the roll and press your left hand down. Reach your right elbow up, lengthen your legs to the side, pull lower belly in. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head and neck, lower your head and shoulders to floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll and reach your legs straight up. Exhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Now reach your elbows up, reach them back. Squeeze the roll and send your legs straight up towards the sky. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, place your right hand onto the roll and straddle your legs out towards the side. As you exhale, curl pubic bone up and press your hands down to the roll. Reach your left elbow up. Lengthen your legs out, spread the toes, pull lower belly in. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head and neck. Lower your head and shoulders to floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and reach your legs straight up. Exhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Squeeze the roll, and then lengthen, feel for moving thigh bones away from hip bones as you reach your legs to the sky. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, place your left hand onto the roll
and straddle your legs out towards the side. Feel for moving thigh bones away from hip bone. As you breathe out, curl pubic bone up to the roll and press your left hand down to the roll. Lift your chest. Reach your right elbow up. Lengthen your legs out towards the side. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head and neck. Lower your head and shoulders to floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and reach the legs straight up. Exhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up, away from floor. Squeeze, roll. Reach your legs up. Lift your chest, reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale, place your right hand onto the roll and straddle your legs out to the side. Exhale, curl pubic bone up to the roll. Press your right hand down. Lift your chest. Reach your left elbow up. Lengthen your legs out. Pull belly in. Inhale, legs together. Hands behind your head and neck. Lower head and shoulders to floor. Exhale, release, bend the knees, and place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. Move the roll. Roll to your right side. Bring your left hand to the floor by chest. Breathe in. On exhale, push the floor away as you come up. Come onto knees. Coming onto your knees for dolphin. Today we do dolphin. We aim for dolphin, 5 breaths, both feet onto the floor, and then dolphin with leg up, aiming for 3 to 5 breaths on one side, 3 to 5 breaths on the other side. So if you need to come down, you come down. If you need to bend the knees, bend the knees. Bring your hands onto your biceps to measure your distance, and then your elbows to the floor. Reach your hands forward, fingers are spread, or you're clasping your hands. Check that your elbows and shoulders are aligned and your forearms are parallel. From here, relax neck, relax your shoulders, and relax your upper back. Then everyone breathe into upper back, lift, spread your upper back and curl toes under. Exhale, lift your knees off the floor and then reach back. Take the weight away from shoulders as you reach back. As you breathe in, spread your ribs out to the side. Feel your back is opening up. Push the floor away on exhale as you send your sit bones back. Breathe in, move belly away from pelvis. Exhale, push the floor away. Feel for lengthening through the back. As you breathe in, lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. On exhale, reach your heels towards the floor. If you're working with one leg up, press your right foot to the floor. And as you breathe in, reach your left leg up. Exhale, lengthen your left leg back, spread the toes. Breathe to left hip, feel for sending left thigh away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, lengthen that leg back a little bit more. And then breathe in, feel for moving left thigh back. Push the floor away with your right foot as you're sending your left leg straight back. One more breath like this. Breathe in, lengthen left thigh away from left hip. And exhale, lower your left foot to floor. Left foot anchors to floor. Breathe in, lift your right leg up. And exhale, reach it back, spread the toes. Breathe to right hip, feel for sending right thigh away from pelvis. And exhale, send that right leg back. Breathe in and lengthen belly away from the top of your thighs. And as you exhale, reaching your right leg back. On the breath, lengthen right thigh away from right hip. Exhale, lower right foot to floor. Breathe to where you feel this most. And exhale, release, bend the knees, come all the way on down. Come onto knees. You're kneeling down onto heels. Bird wing, your elbows are tucked into the side ribs. If your knees are tweaky, you can pad the knees. So on inhale, draw your hands together. You exhale, lift chest, and then open your arms out to side. And breathe in, hands together. Exhale, feel for opening up. Slide the shoulders down, feel as if you're squeezing shoulder blades. Breathe in. And exhale as you open arms out to side. Breathe in. And then exhale as you open up. And release. From here, you're coming into your thumbs. So say sons. Your hands are coming to stand because you come into your sons. If your knees are tweaky, then pad your knees, use your towel, your blanket, or folding your mat. And then stand at the front of your mat. Stand with your feet together. And if your back is tweaky, your feet are a little bit wider so they are about hip distance apart. Exhale, hands together by your chest. Press your feet to the floor, and as you breathe in, reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Keep the length as you exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Lunge, breathe in, step your left leg back. Bend your left knee. Feel as if you're pushing the floor away as you place your left knee to the floor. Reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down. Step your right leg back for plank. Reach back to heels. Bend the knees. Exhale, lower down. Keep the elbows tucked in. Lower down. Your chest is the last to come down. Cobra, inhale. Draw your chest, bend ribs forward, lengthening your legs back. And as you breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog. You can lower down before you come back. Inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands for lunge. Place your right knee to the floor. Release your back foot, push the floor away. So you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your right leg forward for forward bend. Breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Exhale, fold forward, pull belly in. Breathe in, stand up, chest lifts, arms reaches to the sky. As you breathe out, hands together by your chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back, bend your right knee, release the back foot, push the floor away, you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. Reach back to heels, bend the knees, exhale, lower down, coming down at an angle, keep the elbows tucking in. Inhale, cobra, chest forward, legs lengthens back. And as you breathe out, press it back, downward facing. Lunge, breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands. Place your left knee to the floor. Push the floor away. You're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your left leg forward for forward bend. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Breathe in, stand up, chest lifts, arms are reaching to the sky. Exhale, hands together by chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Lunge, breathe in, step your left leg back, bend your left knee, right left knee to the floor, push the floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your right leg back for plank. Reach back to heels, bend the knees, exhale, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra, chest is forward, lengthening legs back. And as you breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog, pushing floor away. Lunge, breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands, place your right knee to the floor, push floor away as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your right leg forward for forward bend. Breathe in, lengthening belly away from pelvis. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand up, lift chest, reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands together by chest. Press your feet to floor. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back, bend your right knee, push floor away as you reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your left leg back, full plank. Reach back to heels, exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra, chest is forward. You've lengthened your legs back, tuck elbows in. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg forward between the hands, left knees to the floor. Push floor away, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your left foot forward for forward bend. As you breathe in, lengthening belly away from pelvis. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Breathe in, stand up, chest lifts, arms reaches to the sky. Exhale, hands together by chest. Chair pose, bend the knees. As you breathe in, sweep your arms up, chest lifts, but reach your sit bones back. Exhale, fold forward, straighten legs, hands to the floor. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Exhale, step or hop it back to plank. Lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Upward dog, tops of the feet presses to the floor. And as you breathe in, move chest and ribs forward. Knees are off the floor, thighs are off the floor. Lengthen legs back, sit bones tucks to heels. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Really well done, everyone. Warrior one, breathe in. Step your left foot forward by left hand, right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push floor away. Reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Move chest forward, lengthen legs back. Sit bones tuck to heels. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Warrior one, breathe in. Step your right foot by right hand, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. As you push the floor away, reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step back for plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down. Feel as if you're pushing floor away. Then breathe into upward facing dog. Move chest forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. On the breath, bend the knees. Breathe in, step or hop your legs between the hands. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Breathe into chair pose. Lift your chest, reach your sit bones back. Exhale, stand, hands together by chest. Chair pose, knees are bent. Breathe in, sweep your arms up, chest lifts. Now reach your sit bones back, bellies in. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Exhale, step or hop it back to plank. Lower down, keep the elbows in, feel for pushing floor away. Breathe into cobra or upward facing dog. Breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your left foot forward by left hand, right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push floor away, reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step back for plank. Reach back to heels, exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra or upward dog, move chest forward. Lengthen legs back, sit bones tucks to heels. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your right foot by right hand, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Push forward and reach, arms up. Exhale, hands down, step back for plank. Reach back to heels, exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. On the breath, bend the knees. Breathe in, step or hop your legs between the hands. Exhale, fold forward. Chair pose, knees are bent, chest lifts. Your arms are reaching up, your sit bones reaches back. Exhale, stand, hands together by your chest. Coming into V-series free pose vignette. So from here, knees are bent, chair pose, inhale, arms up. Lift your chest. Now reach your sit bones back. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Breathe in, move chest away from thighs and knees. Exhale, step or hop it back to plank. Lower down, keep elbows in. Inhale, cobra, chest forward, legs lengthens back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Lunge with your back toes curled under. Inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands. Keep the hands to the floor. The toes of your right foot, they are curled under. Push the floor away. Bring your hands onto your left thigh. Move your thigh forward or reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Press into both feet as you breathe in, telescoping ribs up. And as you exhale, go a little deeper, arms to the side. And then breathe in, push the floor away, reach up. And exhale, taking it a little deeper, reach back to that right heel. One more, breathe in as you rise up. And exhale as you come on down. Place your hands to the floor, place your right knee down. Twisting lunge. As you breathe in, reach your right arm up, opening right side ribs. As you breathe out, your right elbows over your left thigh, and you make a fist with your right hand, left hand is on top. Press into your right shin, and breathe in, glide ribs away from right hip. And exhale, twist to the left. Now press into your left foot, and lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, as you twist to the left, glide your left hip back. Breathe to sternum, deep breath. And exhale, slide both shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, release for pigeon. Bring your hands down under the shoulders. Reach your right leg back. Tuck your left foot towards the right edge of the mat. From here, as you reach your right leg back, curl the toes under of your right foot. And as you breathe in big, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, fold, you reach back, that right knee's off the floor. If you feel that you need to place your knee down, the knee's down. Breathe into lower back, spread the ribs, lengthen ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, pull your belly in, glide your left thigh forward, reach your right heel back. Deep breath, spread your ribs wide to the armpits. And exhale, reach back, send your sit bones back towards your right heel. Inhale, release. Walk your hands back so the hands are under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your right foot. Breathe in, step your left leg back for plank. Reach back to heels, exhale, lower down. Cobra, inhale, move chest, bridge forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog, pushing floor away in downward dog. On the breath, inhale, step your right foot forward between the hands for lunge. The toes of your left foot are curled under. Hands are either onto your right thigh, move your thigh forward, or if you can, reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Press into both feet as you breathe in, telescoping ribs up. And as you exhale, go a little deeper, reach back to that left heel. And then breathe in as you rise up. And exhale, taking it a little deeper. And then breathe in, rise up, push the floor away as you reach your arms up, lengthen out of lower back. And exhale, taking it a little deeper. Release your hands to the floor, place your left knee down to the floor. Twisting lunge, right hand to right thigh, inhale, left arm to the sky. And as you breathe out, left elbow is over your right thigh. Make a fist with left hand, right hand is on top. Left ear relaxes to left shoulder. Press your left shin to floor, and then breathe in. Use this to traction as you lengthen away from left hip. And as you breathe out, twist towards the right. Now breathe in, glide your right ribs away from right hip. And as you exhale, as you twist towards the right, shoulders away from your ears. As you breathe, move belly away from pelvis. And exhale, shoulders down. Inhale, release pigeon. Your hands on the shoulders. Your right foot towards the left edge of the mat. Reach your left leg back. The toes of your left foot are curled under if you can. If your knees or hips are tweaked, you're sitting onto your right hip and folding towards your left shin. As you breathe in, lengthening belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, folding forward over your right shin. Reach back to your left heel. And then spread the breath, lengthen the ribs away from sacrum. Feel your lengthening right from your left heel. And as you exhale, pull belly in and reach your left heel back. And breathe in, spread your ribs wide to armpits. And exhale, fold bellies in. Breathe to sternum, filling heart with breath. And exhale, fold. Inhale, release. Walk your hands back under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your left foot. Step your right leg back. Step it back to a plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down. Keep elbows in. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog, pushing floor away in downward dog. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands for lunge. The toes of the back foot are curled under. Push the floor away as you reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Press into both feet as you breathe in, telescoping ribs up. And as you exhale, go in a little deeper. As you breathe in, lift and lengthen belly away from pelvis. Push back to your right heel and exhale, lengthen, you reach your arms forward. Now breathe in, press your left foot to the floor. Feel as if you're lengthening belly away from your left thigh. And exhale, reach forward as you reach your arms, as you reach your right heel back. One more like this, breathe to sternum. And exhale, lengthen forward. Inhale, rise all the way up. And exhale, go a little deeper. Spinal twist, breathe in, reach your right arm forward. And as you breathe out, reach your left arm back. Now breathe in, lengthen out of lower back. And exhale, lengthen your arms in opposite directions. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Place your hands to the floor. Place your right knee down. Set up the lunge. So your right hand is reaching forward about 15 inches ahead of the shoulder. Use your left hand to track your left thigh forward. Reach back to right leg, breathing, glide your wrist forward away from right hip. And as you breathe out, rolling chest open towards the left. And now breathe in. As you breathe, keep lengthening ribs away from waist. And exhale, open towards the left. Breathe to lower back and lengthen belly away from pelvis, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, send your left leg back. Your right leg is back. If you can, on the next breath, release your left arm, reach your left arm straight up. Push the floor away with your left foot and exhale, reach your left arm straight back towards your right heel. If you can, bend your right knee, grab hold of your right foot or ankle with your left hand. And breathe in, lengthen ribs forward away from your right hip. And exhale, send your right leg back. As you breathe in, feel as if you're gliding ribs away from left hip. And exhale, roll chest open towards the left. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down and step back for plank. Left foot steps back for plank. Reach back to heels and exhale, lower down, keep the elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra, move chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back. Exhale, press it back. Downward facing dog, pushing the floor away as you lengthen the spine. Lunge, back toes curled under, breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands. Toes of your left foot are curled under. Push floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Press into both feet, and as you're breathing, telescoping ribs up. And as you exhale, go in a little deeper. On the next breath, lift belly away from your right thigh. As you exhale, you're lengthening your arms forward. And then breathe in deeply. Push back into your left heel as your arms reach forward. Spread your breath into back ribs. Reach your sit bones back. Exhale as you lengthen arms forward. Press into your right foot as you breathe in. Rise up. And as you breathe out, spinal twist, your left arm reaches forward. Your right arm reaches back. As you breathe in, lengthen, feel as if you're lifting away from your right thigh. And exhale, open up, reach that right arm back as the left arm reaches forward. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Bring your hands to the floor, place your left knee down. Lounge lunge, bring your left hand forward about 15 inches away from the shoulder. Right hand is traction in your right thigh forward. Straighten left leg. As you breathe in, glide ribs forward away from left hip. Press your right foot to floor, breathe in, arc. So you're opening side ribs towards your right thigh. And breathe to lower back, keep lengthening out of lower back. And as you breathe out, feel for arcing chest towards your right thigh. Breathe in, move belly forward away from pelvis. And exhale, send your left leg back. If you can, on the next breath, reach your right arm straight up. And exhale, reach it back towards your left heel. Bend your left knee. Take hold of your left ankle with your right hand. And then breathing, glide ribs forward on your left side, away from left ribs, left hip. And as you exhale, open towards the right, reach your left heel away from you. Now breathe to heart, deep breath. And exhale, opening towards the right. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down and step in your right leg back for plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down. Keep elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale. Draw chest, ribs forward, lengthening legs back. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Pushing floor away in downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in. Step your left foot forward by your left hand, right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push floor away as you reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Twisting warrior, as you breathe in, lengthen your right arm up, opening right side. As you breathe, fist with right hand, left hand is on top. Breathe in, push back into your right leg, lengthen ribs away from right hip. On exhale, twist to the left. Now breathe in, as you breathe in and lengthen side ribs away from left hip. Exhale as you twist towards the left, glide your left hip back. Breathe to sternum. As you exhale, as you twist towards the left, shoulders down. Interlock if you can. Slide your left arm around the back, tuck it onto right thigh, hip or clothing, and your right arm is under the thigh. If you can, bind your hands. And then breathe in deeply. And as you exhale, opening chest towards the left. Now breathe to sternum, filling heart with breath. And as you exhale, reach back towards your right heel. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Bring your hands to the floor. Pigeon, twisting towards your left thigh. So ease your left foot towards the right edge of the mat. Straighten your right leg. Bring your left hand by left hip and then reach the hand away from that hip. As you breathe in, reaching your right arm up, opening side ribs. And as you breathe out, folding towards your left. Straighten right leg, reach your right leg back. Breathe to right ribs, lengthen ribs away from right hip. And exhale, fold towards the left. As you breathe, spread your breath into back ribs. And exhale, fold. Lengthen side ribs away from left hip. And as you exhale, pull belly in, reach your sit bones back towards right heel. And one more breath in this. And as you exhale, as you reach back, glide your right hip closer towards the floor. Inhale, release. Walk your hands back, the hands are under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your right foot. Right knees off the floor, step your left leg back for plank. Reach back to heels, exhale, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Inhale into upward facing dog, move chest forward, lengthen legs back, tuck your elbows in. And as you breathe out, press it back. Downward facing dog, push the floor away in downward dog. On the next breath, warrior one, breathe in, step your right foot forward by your right hand. Left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Twisting warrior, breathe in, lengthen out of your left side. Left arm reaches up. And as you breathe out, left arm goes over your right thigh and you make a fist with left hand, right hand is on top. As you breathe, glide your ribs away from your left hip. On exhale, twist towards the right, glide your right hip back. Now breathe into sternum, filling heart with breath. And as you exhale, belly pulls in. Feel as if your sit bones are lengthening to the right heel. One more like this, deep breath. Soften the shoulders on exhale. Interlock, slide your left arm over your right thigh and then under. Right arm is around the back behind the hands. Or use a strap to bind. Or your left hand is onto right hip. Right hand is onto left hip. Press back into left leg. And breathe in, lengthening ribs away from left hip. Exhale, twist towards the right. Now breathe in, glide ribs away from right hip. And as you exhale, as you twist towards the right, reach your left leg back. Feel for the lengthening through the left side of your body. So deep breath. And then exhale, soften both shoulders down. Feel for pushing floor away with your right foot. Inhale, release. Pigeon, twisting towards your right thigh. Right foot comes towards the left edge of the mat. You're straightening your left leg. Your right hand by right hip, reach the hand away. Press back into left leg, breathing, open through left side. Exhale, left arm is down to the outside of your right thigh. As you breathe, lengthen side ribs away from left hip. Exhale, reach your left leg back and away from you. Feel for reaching right back to big toe. Breathe in, glide ribs away from right hip. And exhale, you're folding towards the right. Now balloon the breath into left side ribs. Feel as if the ribs are opening wide out towards your left armpit. And exhale as you fold, glide your left hip back closer to floor. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, fold, pull belly in. Inhale, release. Walk your hands back, hands under the shoulders. Step it back for plank. Reach back to heels, feel as if you're pushing floor away. Exhale, lower down. Keep elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Move chest forward, lengthening your legs back. And as you breathe out, lower down, press it back. Downward facing dog, pushing floor away in downward facing dog. Triangle, inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands. Your right foot is squared to the short edge of the mat. Your feet are about 3 feet away from you. Arms are reaching out towards the side. Press into your left leg. And as you breathe in, reaching your left arm down towards the floor as you reach your right arm up. That left hand can be on the floor, the ankle, the calf, or shin. Your right arm is reaching out towards the sky. You can also have that left hand onto a block. So press into left leg, breathing, glide, side ribs away from hip. And as you exhale, as you send your right arm up, glide your right hip back. As you breathe in, breathe to sternum, filling heart with breath. And as you exhale, reach fingertips up, spread the fingers and feel the energy that moves through the hands and fingers. Deep breath, feel for lengthening away from your left thigh. And exhale, open chest, open heart. Place your right hand onto right hip. Bend your left knee. Place your left hand to the floor, 12 inches forward or towards the side by about 6 inches. Set up for half moon. Press into your left leg, breathe in, ease forward. Lift your right leg up, reach it back. You're going further, reaching your right arm up towards the sky as you reach your right leg back. As you breathe in, lift and lengthen ribs away from your left hip. And as you exhale, reach up, spread the fingers, reach back to that left heel. Now breathe in, lengthen out of lower back. And as you exhale, send your sit bones back as you reach your right arm up. Quarter vertical splits. Bring your hands down to the floor, either side of your left foot, and reach your right leg out and up towards the sky. Walk your hands closer towards your standing foot. And as you breathe in, lengthen belly away from your left thigh. And as you exhale, push the floor away with your left foot as you reach your right leg up. If you can, take hold of your left thigh calf with one or both hands. And as you breathe in, keep lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, push the floor away, reach your right leg up as you bring your forehead towards your left shin. Inhale, release, hands to the floor. Step your right leg back. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down, keep elbows in. Breathe into cobra or upward facing dog. Lengthen belly away from pelvis, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog. Push your floor away in downward dog. Triangle, breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands. Your arms are reaching out towards the side. Your feet, they're about 3 feet away from each other. Press into right leg. And as you breathe in, lengthen. Your right arm is down towards the floor. Your left arm is reaching towards the sky. That hand can be on the floor, the ankle, the calf, or shin. Or you can have the right hand onto a block. As you breathe in, feel for gliding ribs away from your right hip. And as you breathe out, as you open up, reach your left fingertips up, spread the fingers. Press into your left leg and breathe in, lengthen belly, diaphragm, chest away from hip. And as you exhale, feel as if you're curling pubic bone to navel, tuck in your right sit bones under. On the next breath, half moon, place your left hand onto left hip. Bend your right knee. Right hand is to the floor, 12 inches forward, 6 inches towards the side. Press into your right foot. As you breathe in, ease forward. Lift your left leg up. Reach back into left heel. You can go further. Reach your left arm up towards the sky. Standing on your right foot, breathe there and lengthen side ribs away from right hip. And exhale, send your left leg back as you reach your left arm to sky. Now breathe to sternum, deep breath, filling heart with breath. And exhale as you open out a little bit more. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, open. Vertical splits, bring both hands down to the floor, either side of your right foot, and reach your left leg up towards the sky. Keep the neck relaxed. Press your right foot to floor and lengthen belly away from right thigh. And as you exhale, as you fold, walk your hands closer towards your standing foot. You can take hold of the foot with one or both hands or the calves or shins. Now breathe in, breathe to lower back, lengthening out of lower back. And as you exhale, fold, send your left leg up, bring your forehead closer towards your right shin. Inhale, release. Step your left leg back for plank. Right leg steps back, belly's in, Lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog, move chest forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog, pushing floor away in downward dog. Inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands for extended twisting warrior. Your right hand is to the outside of your left foot. Your left hand is reaching up towards the sky. Press into right leg, and as you breathe in, lengthen ribs away from right hip. And as you exhale, open chest to the left, glide your left hip back. Breathe in and breathe to lower back, lengthen out of lower back. And exhale, open towards the left. Breathe to heart, deep breath. Exhale, reach your right leg back as you reach your left arm up. Place your left hand onto left hip. Straighten your right leg, your left leg. Reach your right foot forward about 10 inches. And as you breathe in, twisting triangle, reach your right arm up, open right side. As you breathe out, the right hand comes to the outside of your left foot. You might have your hand onto a block. And as you breathe in, lengthen ribs away from your right hip. And if this is feeling really difficult in your back, then step your right foot more towards the right. So it helps to open into hips. Reach your left arm up, straighten left leg. Breathe in, lengthen ribs away from left hip. And exhale, open up as you reach your left arm to sky. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale as you open up. Place your left hand onto left hip. From here, bend your left knee. And as you press your left foot to the floor, breathe in, ease forward. Lift your right foot up and reach it straight back. Revolve triangle. Revolved half moon. If you can, reach your left arm up towards the sky. You're close enough to the wall, place your right foot onto the wall. If that's not working for you today, then do pigeon in this pose. So breathe in, keep lengthening away from your left hip. And as you exhale, reach your right leg back as you reach your left arm up. Deep breath, inhale. And exhale, release. Bring your hands down, step back for plank. Reach back to heels, exhale, lower down, keep elbows in. Inhale, cobra, chest is forward, lengthening legs back. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog, push floor away in downward dog. Extended twisting warrior, breathe in, step your right leg forward by your right hand. Left hand to the outside of your right foot. Bring your right hand onto sacrum. Press back into left leg and breathe and lengthen ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, as you roll chest towards the right, reach your right arm up to sky. Breathe to lower back as you lengthen out of lower back. And exhale, open up. You can have that left hand onto a block by the outside of right foot. Now breathe in and lengthen belly away from right thigh. And exhale, open to right. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down. Is your left foot forward about 10 inches. Bring your left hand to the outside of your right foot. And then breathe in, lengthen ribs away from your left hip. Straighten right leg. And as you exhale, your right arm is reaching up. Twisting triangle. Breathe in, glide ribs away from your right hip. And exhale, reach in, your right fingertips up. Keep lengthening back to left leg. As you breathe, breathe to sternum. And exhale, open towards the right. Inhale, release. Coming into revolved half moon. So you're bringing your left hand down to the outside of your right foot. You take it forward about 18 inches, you can use a block. You breathe in, lift your left leg up, reach it back. And if you can, your right hand is either onto sacrum, onto hip, or you're reaching your arm up towards the sky. If you're close enough to the wall, you can place your left heel against the wall. Now breathe in and lengthen ribs away from left hip. Reach back to left heel on exhale as you reach your right arm to the sky. 2 more breaths like this, deep breath. And exhale as you open out towards the right. 1 more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Hands to the floor. Step back for plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down. Keep elbows tucked in. Cobra or up dog. Breathe in, move chest, ribs forward, lengthening legs back. And exhale, release, lower down, press it back. Downward facing dog, pushing floor away in downward dog. On the breath as you breathe in, walk your feet forward towards your hands. And then from here, bring your feet wide into straddle, standing straddle. Bring your hands onto your hips. Press your feet to floor, breathe in and lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, fold. You can keep your hands onto the hips. You can bring your hands back towards the back edge of the mat. Or if you feel your neck is tight, you can traction. So as you breathe in, you're lengthening belly away from pelvis. Really pull your belly in, exhale as you fold. As you breathe in, spread your ribs to the side. And exhale, fold, belly is in. And breathe in deeply. Keep lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, pull. Spreading your breath into back ribs, lengthening belly away from pelvis. And exhale, folding, pulling belly in. 1 more like this, deep breath. And exhale, fold. Inhale, release, and then ease all the way up. Heel toe your feet together. And then coming down into a seated position. Reach your right leg forward. Bring your left foot over the right. Bring your right hand across and hug your left thigh towards the chest. Your left arm is reaching back. If you have my hand is against the wall, against the cupboard, or hands to the floor. Press into your left sit bone, breathe and lift out to the left side. And as you breathe out, twist to the left. Keep the spine long. Now breathe in and lengthen side ribs away from right hip. And exhale, twist to the left. As you breathe, lengthen, feel this moving belly away from your left thigh. Diaphragm is lifting, chest lifts, collarbones lift. And as you breathe out, as you twist towards the left, reach your right foot forward. Inhale, release. Change. Your left foot is reaching forward, your right foot is tucked over. Your left hand comes across, it's hugging your right thigh towards the chest. Your right hand is reaching back about 12 inches away from left hip, from right hip. And if you have a block or a wall, you can use your right hand against the wall. Press into your right sit bone. As you breathe in, lengthen out to right side. And as you breathe out, twist to the right. Now breathe in and move belly away from your right thigh. And as you exhale, as you twist towards the right, reach your left foot forward. And feel this right from coccyx as you're lengthening out And exhale, twist, keep the length. Inhale, release. Lie down on your backs. Bend your knees, reach your hands up, take hold of your big toe or the outside of your feet or the ball of your feet. Happy baby. Breathe deeply into lower back, spread ribs. And exhale. Exhale completely, belly pulls in. Draw your knees down, press the ball of your feet into the palm of your hands, reach your heels up. Keep sending sit bones away from you. 3 more breaths like this. Breathe to lower back, spreading ribs. And exhale. Exhale completely. Pull your belly in. Heels up, knees to armpits. And keep sending your lower back to the floor as your belly pulls in. 2 more breaths. Take this breath to where you feel this most. And exhale. Exhale completely. Now let go of what is not serving you. Bring yourself back to this moment and then feel the sensations that comes for you. Last one in this. Breathe in. And exhale. Exhaling completely. Heels up, knees down. Send sit bones away from you, bellies in. And release. Use your hands and draw your knees together. Place your feet to the floor. And you can stay here or the soles of your feet together so knees are out towards the side. Just feel as if you're moving thighs away from you. Or straighten legs. You can turn so that your feet are up against the wall, sit bones very close to the wall, and allow your body just to relax. Make any adjustments. So if you need to move side to side, feel as if you're moving thighs away from you, your buttocks presses to the floor, you're lengthening belly away from pelvis, opening into lower back. And then let your body just relax, soften shoulders away from your ears. Now feel yourself into your very safe space. Allow yourself to melt as if you're melting down into your favorite duvet. Feel as if you're wrapping yourself up into tenderness. As if you're wrapping yourself with love. And feel that warm, soothing energy that is moving through you right now. Telling yourself that you deserve this. To feel that sense of being safe, that sense of being nurtured, that sense of being cared for. Scan your body. Notice where the tension is in your body. Breathe to these areas. And when you exhale, let go. Exhale completely. Tell yourself you're letting it go. You just give yourself permission. Give your area permission to let go. Often we are unawares of our habits, of our go-to places. So make your yoga a practice of discovery, a practice of learning a little bit more about you. And then allow yourself
to take a little bit more, be more sensitive to what is going on, and making a decision for yourself as to whether you continue as you are, knowing that if we do the same things, we will get the same result, or to make the change. And it's not saying that the change is easy. It's why we practice. It's why we give attention to a regular practice, so that we learn to change, we learn to be, we move ourselves closer to the person we desire to be. Right now, just allow yourself to be as you are. Scan your body. Notice what you feel. And feel this from the toes to the fingertips to the skin. Breathing into these areas. And allow yourself to liberate yourself as you let go. Use your breath to let go. Breathe in through your nose. And exhale, sign it out. Breathe in through your nose. Allow yourself to be rejuvenated. Last one like this. And exhale. Bend the knees, move your knees towards your chest. Allow your body to move side to side, forward and back. Stretching in a way that feels good.
Either cross your ankles and roll from forward to back. You can take hold of your ankles with both hands or your feet with both hands as you roll forward and back. Come all the way up or roll to your left side. Right hand is to the floor, back chest. Breathe in. On exhale, push the floor away. Come up. Use your left hand to support your head and neck. Come into a seated cross-leg position. You're sitting up tall. Your hands together, fingers, thumbs lightly touching sternum. Acknowledge yourself, your practice, your courage, your conviction. So thank yourself. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice this evening. And as we finish with a deep breath and exhale. Namaste. Thanks, everyone.